Welcome to the live stream. I just want to welcome again all new subscribers and those who are new. I do fast reviews and snack reviews. Hope you guys are doing well, behaving yourselves. You guys may notice I'm slowly trying to do longer videos. I know I said I wouldn't go back to it until I was monetized, but I'll try occasionally to do one, maybe long video a week, but the other three are going to be shorts videos. Um, Now, I'm still hearing from some of you are still saying to me in the comments on the longer videos I've posted recently, "Oh, I'm glad to see you're making videos again." I haven't stopped making videos. I don't know what's going on with YouTube and notifications. Just double check, guys. Go back to the channel page. Make sure that you have the bell set to all notifications. So some people are telling me they're getting the notifications for the shorts videos, and some people are telling me they're not. Um, so I don't know what's going on, or if I don't know. That's all I can say, and I'm just I don't know where to laugh or cry about this because people keep saying to me, "Oh, good to see you making videos again," and I'm like, I never stopped making videos. I know I haven't been responding as fast to comments not recently because of what happened, in my family. Me with the loss of my sister, and I thank you guys so much again for your well wishes and for your support and your understanding. And I really appreciate it. Love you guys so much, anyhow. But thank you especially for that. I appreciate that. But anyhow, I'm still making videos. You heard it here. I'm still making videos. Uh, I don't know. Who knows with YouTube, right? I do know, and also check to make sure you're still subscribed. Because I know it's happened to me a few times. If I haven't watched a channel's videos in a while, um, you know what I mean? I don't know. Sometimes I'll unsubscribe you, or I've had it happen to me where I got to a channel and I'm like, oh, I'm not subscribed anymore, and you have to subscribe again. So just double check that you're still subscribed. I have, I'm pretty sure you get notifications for community posts. So that's why I've been reminding people in the posts there that I posted a video. Um, when I done a live stream, we're probably going to post the links for all this week's videos so far in the Q&A chat too, just as a reminder. And again, please reach out to me if you guys have anything you want to see as a video. You know what I mean? You have the option now on our Discord to do a subscription. So you don't have to do both, either Patreon. Well, you don't have to do either Patreon or Discord, actually. It's your choice. You can just watch the videos and and share or comment, do any of those things. That's good enough. That's free and that helps support the channel. You guys, I just want to let you know you don't have to donate. Hey, Fang, welcome. Mr. Macus. Macus is McDonald's in Australia and New Zealand. uh, Fang, next week I have a video coming out. Now, that's what I want to talk about. Well, I uploaded a video on the McRib Deluxe. That's not officially available in Canada. Those don't know, it was a McRib that was available in Australia right back in the end of November. It's got the regular barbecue sauce and the regular McRib pork patty. Hey, cousin Vinny, welcome. But it also has like the McChicken sauce, lettuce, tomato, and cheese. Anyhow, it's not going up till next week, Fang. But yeah, I accidentally when I uploaded it, I didn't realize it was on public, so it was out there for like 5 minutes or so, maybe longer. So some of you got a sneak peek. That's by accident. I thought it was on private setting, and it wasn't. It should have been because that's the setting I always have it on, but for some reason it wasn't. Yeah, I know, Fang. That doesn't make sense to me. Australia got it, and I know you guys are two different countries, but Australia got it, but you guys didn't? Do you guys have very similar menus? I'd have to check website later. Yeah, I know it was only for Australia for their summer promotion. Um, yeah, I know. Just like years ago when we used to have the Angus burgers, I noticed that on Australia's uh, Macca's or McDonald's, they still have burgers, Angus burgers. They got rid of them here in Canada, I know, a few years ago, and I really liked those. Yeah, but they have beets on your burgers, right? Well, I know when we had an Australian Angus burger years ago, it said beets, it had beet chips. I guess they didn't want to try it. Like, they should have tried actual beets instead of just beets. Chips are basically just like potato chips, tasted like beets. But yeah, I don't know. And I read recently too something called like a McSalad burger. All it is basically is like everything comes on a quarter pounder, BLT minus the bacon and the meat patty. Beetroot, yes. Pickled beetroot. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah. But yeah, they didn't put pickled beetroot on it. They put beetroot flavored chips on it instead. I love the fried apple pie and frozen Coke. Yeah, I wish we had frozen Coke. I think they have frozen Coke in the US. I wish we had it here. But anyways, well, yeah, the brekkie burger. I saw that on the Australia McDonald's website earlier. That looks interesting. 6 weeks in Australia. Well, you'd want to stay a while because that's a long trip. I've always wanted to go to Australia or New Zealand, Fang. Actually, Fang had a friend who moved to New Zealand, or she thought she was going to move there, but then things didn't work out. She ended up moving back. But I think she lived in Christchurch or something like that. I can't remember how long she lived there for, but anyhow, locate there for your masters. Oh, okay, that'd be cool, Ryan. That'd be awesome. Good luck to you on that. There, good to see you. um, yeah. I can only stay on the most till like I gotta think here. So I started 9 Eastern, so 10 o'clock Eastern or 11 my time. So still one more video I gotta work on. I was just so behind today. I went to sign into my Reddit account and it locked me out, saying, "Oh, this looks suspicious," and it locked me out of the account just because it's from a browser. I guess I didn't recognize. Usually, I here you go. That's better. Log in to use Safari, but I used Chrome for some reason. I guess I didn't like that, and that's how to get back in. But at least that's a good thing, though. I know it'd be not easy to get back into accounts. I had to reset my password and all that just to get back in. It was good to reset your password and that anyway, but it's just annoying. And there's one thing after another today. I was just like, not enough time in one day. And I know I just got back from Ontario, but like the end last week in March, so Heath and I are going to Florida. So that's not far off now. I'm going to try and remember to post a poll of places you guys would like me to try. I'm definitely going to try Taco Bell breakfast. That is on my list. Because we don't have that here. So I don't think that's just in the US, I believe. But anyways, I definitely got a list of places I can not normally try. But we don't plan on doing much, just like lay on the beach, getting sunburned, but not too much. So the first week the plan is we're just gonna hang around Daytona Beach, and then the second week we're just gonna slowly make our way back, just have like a road trip. Heath has a friend in North Carolina, and then my aunt's in North Carolina, so we're gonna get to see my aunt and see his friend on our way back. I won't have time to see Poppy eats though. So anyhow. Hey Janice, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't know, Janice. I'm seeing a lot of Canadian YouTubers not being too crazy about my crib. I'm afraid it won't come back. I did try the McRib Deluxe, but that you guys will have to find out next week, unless you got a chance at an accidental sneak peek today. Taco Bell has plans to open hundreds more. Can't hopefully they'll introduce breakfast. Yeah, hopefully they should, because the Wendy's did. But what I really wish is that Hervey's would bring back their breakfast. Those don't know, Harvey's is a fast food chain in Canada. Um, they're mainly known for their burgers. They cook on a real flame grill, unlike Burger King. Burger King says flame broiled. No, you know what? Burger King, okay, the Whopper is good and all that, but I'd say Harvey's is way better. I wish you guys had access to Harvey's in the US, but Harvey's is way better. They cook on an actual grill that has flames coming up from underneath, so and it cooks it really. It's like basically, it tastes like outdoor barbecue almost. It's so much better. But anyways, before the pandemic in 2020, I know Harvey's was testing out in very, very few locations in Ontario to bring back their breakfast, and then pandemic happened, and I haven't heard anything about it since. See, I heard the Ryan they were gonna test it out and then bring it nationwide again, but I guess decided not to bring it back nationwide and only select locations, like you're saying. I want Harvey's breakfast. It is really good, Jans. It's just like basically like you cook on a charcoal flame barbecue in your backyard. You know what I mean? Those big barbecues with propane and it cooks on the flame or charcoal barbecue. It's like that. Tastes exactly like you cooked it in the barbecue outside in your backyard, or at least has more of a it has a real flame um, barbecue taste as far as Burger King. Like, and I don't think a lot of people realize Burger King doesn't have an actual grill. They don't flip their patties. They have this thing. I know you guys maybe have heard me say it before. It has a thing called a broiler, and you just put the meat in, and you press a timer, and it comes out the other side. You know what I mean? To me, that's not really a real flame broiler. There is flame in the thing when as it's cooking it, but it just doesn't taste the same as on barbecue. I'm sorry, it just doesn't. But anyways, Harvey's all the Harvey's locations used to have breakfast, and it was very reasonable back in the day. It was really good, and then they took it away. Yeah, it's basically just an instant broiler, and it was oh boy, and they take it apart because you guys don't know, or you probably do know. I used to work at Burger King, and every night it was my job till I wasn't able to work in the kitchen anymore and could only work out front after my accident at work. Um, the roller had to be taken apart every night. And it was so many pieces. You guys have no idea. It's like a giant puzzle, and I hate puzzles. Um, and I had to film the manager when he was training me. I was like, "Can I film you?" And then just rewind it backwards so I know how you put it back together and take it apart. It's the only way I can remember, right? Once I studied that video, then I was okay, and I got in the practice of doing it, then I was okay. But like it took a month at least for me to remember how to put the thing take it apart. It was easy, but how to put it back together after it was, all the parts were washed. It was annoying. No, thank you. But yeah, I've talked to people who are like, "Oh, I thought Burger King they actually had a grill." I'm like, "Nope, not what I would call a grill. Like, not where you flip it. Like, yeah." And then Burger King doesn't use real eggs, frozen eggs. Yuck. At least McDonald's has real eggs. And I heard recently, at least one of the news stories, I didn't add this news story tonight, but that they're going to be using at least in US cage-free eggs. Anyway. Triple O's. I've never heard of Triple O's. Hey Terry, welcome. I never heard of Triple O's. What's Triple O's? Never heard of it. Sounds like a cereal to me. Triple O's cereal. Sorry. Anyhow. Hope you're good, Terry. Hope you guys are all staying out of trouble. Maybe because Triple O's is only BC over in Ontario. I'm originally from Ontario, though. How long have they been in Ontario is my question. Because when I was living in Ontario last, it was 2018. So maybe they've come to Ontario since then. I don't know. Oh, only since 2022. Okay. Okay, now I feel better. I was going to think I was going cuckoo or something. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. It's like, did I miss something when I was in Ontario? It was like, I don't know, it was like half asleep. Cheers. And this is water. I know you can't see it. There you go. It says cream soda, but it says actually water with just like cream soda flavoring. There's like no calories or sugar, pretty much nothing in it. It's just a light flavoring. It's not really. So I get the taste of cream soda, and it's not like sugary pop. What's it say, isn't it? Where's ingredients? I cannot see ingredients. It says carbonated water, natural flavor. That's it. But what I like about it is President's Choice. Here, I'll show you guys. So if you guys are in Canada, maybe you want to try it. Okay. So here it is. It's President's Choice. They have other flavors besides cream soda. I believe they have orange soda flavor. I'm not sure. I think they have lime. I'm not sure what other flavors they have. But yeah, it's just carbonated water, natural flavoring, and that's it. And what I like is that they have it in, soda or pop flavors. So you're drinking water, but it's not like something that's like full of crap you don't need. And it tastes good. It's not overly sweet or anything because it's water, but it just has enough of the, cream soda taste that I can drink it. Hi, Susie. You want to come up? You want to come up? Up? No? Zeus says hi, everybody. Hi, Susie. Hi, Susie. Do you want to come up? Oh, okay. Let me see if he'll stay up. Give me 1 second. No. Stay up. Stay up. Good boy. Say hi, everybody. No. Look. Good boy. Good boy. See, say hi, everybody. Good enough. Good boy. Yes, good boy. Good boy. Everybody says hi, Susie. Hi, Susie. Thank you for the kisses. You're a good boy. I was staying up longer than I thought he would. Good boy. Hey, good boy. Okay, you're a little too heavy though, so you have to get down. Sorry, guys. I want to stay up longer, but he's a little heavy. He's over here because every time I come over here, he knows I do my food reviews at my desk, so he thinks I have food. I don't have food. You can lie down underneath the desk. You lay down over there? No. He wants attention, guys. Good boy. Good boy. He'll eventually lie down, won't you? You're just gonna stand there. He's just gonna stand there and wait for me to pet him again. Yep. At least sit down, okay? Good boy. It's the Zeus show. Oh, you guys, his ears are so soft. I love massaging his ears. They're so soft. What do you hear? Oh, his ears went up. You hear something. Do you hear, Bubba? Okay, he'll settle down. Welcome back to the Jackie Show. Now. Oh my goodness. He says, "Hi guys." Wouldn't that be a trick, right? It'd be cool if I don't know if you guys have seen Up, a Pixar movie or Disney Pixar movie or whatever, where the dog has a collar, but like you can hear what he's saying or something. Like I wish Zeus had something like that. I wonder what dogs would say, right? If they had a collar where like you could understand what they were saying. Oh, hey, CPR Films. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, and enjoy hanging out in the chat here. I'll ask of anybody whether they're new or not new. Just hang out, have fun, and just be cool and respect everybody. That's all I ask. If you don't think anybody's being cool, then bye bye. But I'm sure you're going to be fine. I'm just saying that whenever anybody comes in the chat there that either is new or seeing, I just want to make sure everybody's on the same page. That's all. Not trying to single you out or anything like that. Welcome and welcome. In a few minutes, I'm going to go over some foodie news stories there. Yeah, I don't know. I was going to say something, but I changed my mind. Cheers. Whoop, wrong side. Cheers. Oh my goodness. So yeah, the reason why I got that water, that's what I was talking about, that President's Choice sparkling water. One, because they have only has in it is carbonated water and natural flavors, and they have different soda flavors, so it's like, I can have something without worrying about it. Oh, you can just go to and we get $2 team burger. Oh yeah, it's not for the Raptors or something. That's only in Ontario though. That sucks. It's not in Atlantic, Canada. Yeah. They also have it for the Raptors, I think, too, or they did. But yeah, right now it's for the Leafs. That's right. I, like, they should have that. I don't know if not necessarily nationwide, but like, I don't know. I guess just Ontario because they're playing Toronto. Yeah. Yeah, Raptors is McDonald's. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Or gonna say, I mean. But yeah, like, I don't know. I was gonna say something now. Oh yeah, I don't know if you guys noticed recently as well. It says it was released February 5th, the fudge brownie latte and hot chocolate Tim Hortons, but we've actually had it here in Atlantic Canada for quite a while, at least a month or two. So it must have been tested out here first before they released it elsewhere. Uh, well, yeah, exactly. I guess that's my point. Since so many, Canadian fast food chains do promotional items for, Toronto sports teams anyway. Like, I think it should be nationally, not just provincially. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know what you guys think, but yeah. Hey, Scott, welcome. Excuse me. So yeah, so it's not far now. Like, I guess you haven't heard. we got hit with a blizzard last weekend. So Friday I was off because I had a sore shoulder. And Saturday I couldn't go into work because they hadn't plowed our parking lot and our street was not plowed. Nothing was plowed. So we were pretty much stuck. So I couldn't go to work Saturday. I made it Sunday, but then we're supposed to get hit again, with another blizzard in the evening, the afternoon to the evening. And because I worked till 9 o'clock, by then we've been not well, it was already bad at like around like 4 or 5 o'clock, so I went home early that day. I was probably able to complete a full day of work Monday. Um, but anyhow, but yeah, normally we don't get a lot of snow in Nova Scotia in this area, especially Halifax specifically. I know Cape Breton has been hit really, really bad. Like people are stuck in their homes and they can't even get out. They got it a lot worse. We still got it bad, but they got it like a million times worse. But anyways, uh, yeah, normally it's like you get really like freezing temperatures here, so that's like so freezing cold you're gonna freeze your ass off. You can't even be outside. It's not usually like that cold. Like it'll be colder in the winter, but not like so freezing. Like you know what I mean? Not like -20 or anything like that. And mostly here, if we get light snow, mostly get light snow here. In a couple days it'll rain and then it's gone, right? We get a lot more rain and wind, like severe winds, than we do like snow normally. So this is like unusual. And it's like we got two storms, like one after the other. We got one storm Saturday, and then we got hit again, another storm on Sunday. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because of the ocean effect. Yeah. Like a lot of times I just need to wear my winter jacket. It's one of those puffer jackets. I could go outside wearing it without a sweater and I'm not freezing. You know what I mean? Or just in a sweater without my jacket. Most of the time, like um, you know what I mean? And even with the blizzard we were having, it wasn't like severely, severely freezing temperatures or anything like that. We just got dumped. Yeah, so yeah, it's the ocean effect. You're correct, Ryan. Yeah, we have it's like yeah, coastal climate is different. The other thing that annoys me though, no offense, I love everybody, friends and family in the US, but and around the world or what have you. But when I heard to someone from the US that I was telling somebody about that we got hit blizzard and they go, oh, that's Canada for you. Okay. Depends where you are in Canada as to what the climate is like, you know what I mean, how much snow you get, how freezing it is. Same with in the US. Like there are parts of the US I'm sure normally get a lot more snow than we do here. Like Buffalo, for example, could get a lot. I have a friend who lived near Boston. They would get dumped on a lot with snow. Like it just depends where you are in Canada. You know what I mean? As to what the climate is like. It's not like, oh, the climate's the same right across Canada. It's the climate's not the same right across the US, right? Or any other country, right? Just saying. So not really. I don't care if somebody says that, right? It's just so they're gonna miss about every country. They're not necessarily true that people assume are true, and that just amazes me. I guess the thing is, amazes me in the day of the internet why people don't Google it. I guess they don't think about Canada, or maybe they just don't think about weather in other countries. You know what I mean? I don't sometimes, so I can see why people might not necessarily think about that. But anyway, it's not complaining or anything. It's just like, oh god, here we go again. Oh, you're from Canada. Oh, okay. There's a girl from Canada. Oh, it's Canada for you. I'm like, okay. I should say, oh, that's the United States for you, or that's this place for you. No, I'm kidding. My point is, like, There's stuff in every country. I'm sure that's not true. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Anyway, I should say, you know what? That we live in igloos. It snores. I always said snore. It snows all year round. All we eat is back bacon. Oh my god. There's a Jim Carrey sketch where he's like, how was it? It goes, me and my friend Nanook. I can't remember how it goes. We live in an igloo and we went on polar bears. Well, exactly my point. Yes. My mom actually grew up in Victoria, on Vancouver Island, and they hardly ever got snow. It was unusual this year that they even got snow. Um, but growing up, she said she never saw snow at all. And when she was 9 years old, I think it snowed and she didn't know what it was. Like, she was only a kid, right? She's like, what the heck's this? I heard they got dumped this year, which is unusual. I don't know. Who knows what's going on with the universe? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Anyway, I am going to start a few news stories since I realized it's going to be over soon. Well, not yet, but like, yeah. Beep, 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 beep. Jackie's going cuckoo, guys. Well, nope, that was the wrong thing. There we go. Okay, I'll be okay, guys, someday. But I hope not, because that's more interesting. Okay, so I've got the chat on my phone, so I can see you guys. I should make comments. Okay, so what was this? What I thought was interesting. Pizza Hut will deliver goodbye pies with a breakup message. I don't know if this is in the US or where this is, but we'll find out. Oh, looks like it's in the US. Okay. So you're struggling to find out the right way to break up with your significant other. Well, Pizza Hut might have to pay. I can't talk. Australia and winter, the north of the country, such as Darwin, had 30-degree days. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Right? Like, the climate in every country is different. Exactly my point. um, uh, countries such as Melbourne is only 10 degrees. Yeah, see? It just varies. You know what I mean? So, same with Australia, right? Like, I don't know. It's like people assume, like, other countries is the same all, like, in winter all across that country. It doesn't matter if it's Canada or Australia or whichever. You know what? Every country's different, right? Every climate's not the same. Anyway, that's yeah. I'm just having trouble articulating that, putting it into words. I apologize. Yeah, the fast food chain has launched its Goodbye Pie. I like that Goodbye Pie initiative on February 6th, for all customers wanting to ditch their partners this Valentine's Day. Oh, I guess you don't want to be on the receiving end. The hot honey pizza, which will be delivered straight to your soon-to-be ex's house, features marijuana sauce, melted cheese, and pepperoni cups have been created strictly to hold the hot honey drizzle. Oh my gosh, the limited edition pies are currently only available in New York, Chicago, and Miami. So I guess goodbye pie is only available in those cities, because I know the hot honey pizza from Pizza Hut. I've seen a few reviewers from the US review that, so I guess you can only get a goodbye pie. Spicy news delivered sweetly. That is hilarious. Well, maybe not for the person receiving it. Oh my goodness. Okay, here's another about. I don't know if this is the same story or. Okay, it mentions the Pizza Hut one, but it may mention other ones. Let's just take a look. Looking, see if there's anything else. No, it's just the same thing. Okay. Okay, here's another thing. Um, I'm gonna check quickly on my phone for a minute, guys, because I want to see and tell you how much a Big Mac combo is in my area. So just give me 1 second. Yeah. So I'm gonna just pretend like I'm ordering. Come on, cooperate. Thank you. Make it a meal. Yeah. I'm just trying to see how much a medium combo would be here. Just make it a soft drink just because. Okay. For your meal. Let's just see how much it is. I can obviously cancel this. No. Just want to see how much it is. Okay. So this is $12.69, but with tax and everything, it's gonna be like 16 something. So actually this might be cheaper than the US. I don't know. Well, with the exchange rate and everything, I'm not sure, but these days should be called the $7 menu. Well, exactly. You know, I don't like to, at least about being in Atlantic, Canada, when Burger King has their 2 for $5 deal for sandwiches, it's in all across Canada except Atlantic, Canada. In Atlantic, Canada, it's always 2 for $7. Anyways, I hear a lot of people in the States say, "Oh, Big Mac combo's $18." You know what? I don't know if this is before tax, but Canada, we've always had expensive fast food prices. It's worse with everything else being expensive, but just give me 1 second here. Plus a global low income customers. I bet they are. It's too expensive, right? I'll tell you something else though. I do notice a lot of the apps like DoorDash and Uber Eats and Skip the Dishes. Skip the Dishes now has Grubhub in the US. I know Skip the Dishes in Canada has a rewards program. I'm not sure about Grubhub United States. If anybody in the United States can let me know if they have the same thing. But a lot of good promotions. You know, DoorDash in Canada right now has good promotion, like 50% off your next 3 orders, which is a pretty good deal. So you just gotta look around, right? And I also find the McDonald's app is pretty reasonable. It's actually cheaper than using Uber Eats or any of the other food delivery apps. So use McDonald's itself, and also if you have rewards points and so on. McDonald's app and a Big Mac meal is $10.59. Okay, but it's in American dollars, right? Oh yeah, and you guys in the US, I know right now they have a promotion McDonald's in the US of the double Big Mac. Canada has the double Big Mac as part of the permanent menu. Um, anyways, like fast food is getting expensive. Oh, oop, I didn't mean to do that. But yeah, we have the double Big Mac has always been part of our permanent menu here. I don't know why it's not in the US, but I guess here we go. This is healthiest menu items at fast food restaurants. And you see in there a picture of salads. Before the pandemic, McDonald's Canada had salads. Since the pandemic started, and after that, they haven't brought back salads. I understand temporarily they had to remove them, you know, because of supply issues and so on, right, due to COVID and all that. But they haven't brought salads back. I don't know. But anyways, Chipotle. It says salads. Subway. Um, it says you can get a foot-long turkey and cheese sandwich, Italian bread, with like all the veggies on it, spinach, lettuce, tomatoes, cucumbers, and more, and it's 600 calories. There was a scandal where McDonald's Greek salad had more calories than a double Big Mac. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. But yeah, you may end up wrecking your healthier sandwich option when it comes to choosing time to choose a condiment. So instead of opting out for mayo, they said to instead, excuse me, get buffalo sauce. I'm sure you guys can read here. Okay, Burger King. It says standard cheeseburger is just 301 calories. I know Burger King and Canada used to have salad. I don't know if they still do or not. I'd have to check. But anyhow, Domino's, drinking healthy at Pizza like Domino's is to choose thin crust or cuts down on calorie and carb counts. I can't. um, yeah, hold on. Restaurants high quality. So I think that's some of the best. About that, Wendy's, their salads, I believe, are way underrated. They have really good salads. You can get grilled chicken instead of or crispy chicken. Grilled chicken is obviously better. But yeah, they have even meal sized salads. They have side salads. Like I think everybody forgets about Wendy's. I don't even see them in the list here. Like, well, didn't have very many places. What's that tell you? But I think they should have added Wendy's to the list. That's just my opinion. But uh, okay, this is the last one. Again, this Chick-fil-A also has great salads. Yeah, say about right now it's in Chick-fil-A only on Ontario right now. Oh yes. Speaking of which, when I was in Ontario for was it weekend before last weekend, my cousin and I went to Denny's, and I just had to tease Heath because right now our Denny's was supposed to open in Dartmouth. Well, before the pandemic, it was supposed to open November 20th. 2023, I think, or was it 2022? I can't remember. And then it was supposed to open like November 2023. No, so it was 2022. And then they pushed it to November 2023. Now it's March 2024. Only Ontario, University of Alberta, yeah. See, yeah, and I know people ask me too why I don't do Arby's videos. We have one in Nova Scotia, but it's like 2 hours away. That's why. Um, but like, yeah, if I just supposed to get Denny's anyway, I teased Heath because my cousin and I went to Denny's because neither one of us, right? Because she lives in New Brunswick and Nova Scotia, so we don't have a Denny's. So I don't know actually where her closest Denny's is in her province. I haven't looked, but anyways, yeah, Denny's, and I had to tease Heath, and he was like, "Oh, I hate you." Okay, talk about employees. Some items are way overpriced and some are good deals. Talk about worker shares what items he thinks aren't worth the price anymore. Oh, let's see what he thinks. Okay, 1 second here. Okay. One thing to talk about does have going for it is that compared to a lot of other fast food places, you have a bunch of items that are under $3 and $2. So I guess when I'm saying this is US, this is based on, but like I know Taco Bell Canada has a value menu, and it is pretty reasonable here as well. So I definitely agree with that. A lot of number of items, so its chain still offers a good number of items that are pretty cheap. A lot of them are new items as well, so it's just fun to try cheap items. But yes, we have our highs and lows with the prices. Every fast food place in general probably does. January in a press release announcing a new menu, Taco Bell said there are 10 crave-worthy and satisfying items, all for $3 or less. Some of these items include double stacked taco for $1.99, stacker for $2.19, and 3 cheese chicken flatbread meal for $2.29. Yeah, it's definitely US. Maybe 1 second. Sorry, my throat's getting a little dry. Okay. $2.99 for single Doritos Locos Tacos is insane. What's it? $2.99? Really? I'd love to pay $2.99. I think I don't know how much it is in Canada, but it's probably at least like double the price in Canadian dollars, or almost. I'm not sure. I'd probably be like, I would say 4.99 or 5.9, probably 4.99 or 5.99 or something. But anyways, it's definitely gonna be way more than $2.99. I'd love to pay $2.99 for that taco. um, the chips and cheese is pretty much $3 after tax. It's insane. Really? $3 after tax. To me, that's cheap. I don't know about you guys, but those cheesy bean and rice burritos for under $2. Okay, that's reasonable. But anyways, like, I don't know. I guess Americans just aren't, in general, I don't know, used to paying that much for fast food. Canada, we've had to pay a lot for fast food as far as I can remember. You know what I mean? But yeah. It is what it is. And the funny thing is, like, they're still not bringing the prices down. I mean, saying inflation is going back down, but prices are still going way, way up. Like, they just see, I don't know if these companies, whether it's fast food companies or grocery companies or whatever, sees how much money they're making, and that's why they keep the prices high, or if there's other factors. Oh, it was for 71. Okay, I'm not sure how much it is in my area. I'd say higher than that. I'd have to look. Actually, give me 1 second. Let me look here. Again, this is just a rough estimate because this is a food app I'm checking, because this is what I have to put this reference to right now. uh, give me 1 second. Yeah, I know. Sorry, thing popped up. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I know it's closed. They have to tell you, right? Yeah, I don't want to schedule an order. Okay, let's see. I don't want 2 tacos. I just want to see how much one is. Okay, hold on. Let's go to individual. There we go. Let's go to just tacos. There we go. Okay. Okay, so this is $3.49. Yeah, I don't care. So let's see how much it is. Wow, okay. So without the delivery fee, yeah, with tax. So before tax in Nova Scotia, the same taco, Doritos Locos Taco, is $3.49, and then we get 15% tax, not just 13% like in Ontario. So you add $3.11 to that, so it's like six, but $6.61 or something like that for one taco. Approximately. That's with the tax, though. Yeah, I want to remove the item. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, I remember it used to be 2 for $5. Yeah, I remember that. I don't know. I know it's here in Nova Scotia, right? So even though it's the same chain, like the prices won't be exactly the same across the region. The reason why that is, because when I used to work at A&W as a manager, right, we had to figure out what our prices were for the menu based on other A&Ws in the area as well as our competitors, right? And that's what we would base our menu prices on. Um, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm assuming the other fast food chains do. That's why the prices won't be the same across the board. I don't know if anybody knows that. I'm assuming that's done in every fast food chain, not just A&W. And it was the same as well when I worked at Burger King, even though I wasn't a manager there. Um, the prices were based on like other Burger Kings in the area as well as other competitors in the area. That's what they generally, base the menu prices on. I hated doing menu prices because you had to program it in the computer. That was fine. But then the NW I worked at, they didn't have the electronic menu boards. They had the ones, with the number stickers you had to put on, which means you had to take everything down and put the number stickers on. And before I could put the number stickers on, I had to double check. I had to print everything out, on a guide or whatever, all the prices we had just made up, and make sure that they were right on the menu. You know what I mean? Because if the prices weren't right and customer noticed it, you'd have to give them for the wrong price, right? So I had to double check, make sure everything's correct. It was so annoying. I hated doing it. And then when I quit, I trained somebody, right, to do it, but she wasn't interested and didn't really pay attention. So look, you have to learn this before I leave. She didn't care. And then when after I left, they called me and asked me to come back and do it. And I said no. They're like, why? I'm like, I don't work for you anymore. If I do something wrong and screw something up, like, you guys are gonna be in big trouble because I don't work for you at the A&W anymore. So no, it's not my fault. She didn't want to learn. I mean, the person I trained, I trained her to do it. She had no interest in wanting to do it. I mean, it should have been really the owner that was doing it. That's something, but that's another story. Like, the owner of our A&W, she was never there. It was me and the other manager that was doing everything. Hey, Ramsey's silent. Yes, thank you. Yes. What do you say? This right there. Right there. Did she have just so? Yes, it did. But this is like our whistle. When I was working there, when I quit, it was 2014. So that time we did still have whistle dogs. Eventually, they did take them off menu. We hardly ever sold them, so I can understand why they took them off the menu, because they didn't sell very well. You know what I mean? Hardly had anybody order them, although they are really good. Or maybe it's just a nostalgia thing. I don't know. But also, when I worked at A&W, going back to the pricing for a second, wherever we had a promotion coming up, and you guys who have been here on the channel for a while may have remembered me saying this. I'm gonna fix that a little bit. I just really just realized I was a little low there. In the promotional book, every book for every promotion, like, they had all the programming you need to do and all that, but they also had a thing in there saying that how they want to eventually be the number one fast food chain in the country. Good luck. It's always going to be McDonald's or Tim Hortons, or it's never going to be A&W. But anyhow, and then they're like how proud they were that their prices were more expensive. And they would also say that their prices were 30% more expensive than any of their fast food places, and they were proud of this fact. Well, it's because we have higher quality ingredients, blah, 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 blah. A&W, it's really expensive. But I will say this, though. A&W does not have frozen onion rings. They really are homemade, and I know this because when I worked there as a manager, I would try and get the other part-time staff, to do it. They hated doing the onion rings, right? So guess who ended up being stuck doing it all the time? So I had to cut the onions and then put them in the batter and the breadcrumbs. It takes a while to make just one tub. But anyways, yeah, actually that started before I left. Yes, when they switched to beef raised without hormones. Oh, 2014, when they were just switching. Actually, it was, I can't remember when I quit there. I think it was the summertime, but it was long before. I think it was a year before that, actually, that it started. I don't think, I remember, yeah, it was a while before I left that they started the beef raised without hormones or steroids. And they have, see, here's the thing. Oh, they don't have processed cheese anymore? I don't know. At A&W, but anyways, um, I heard this, and I hope it's true. I heard that they're bringing back plastic straws. I'll tell you what, I don't mind plastic straws as long as they're made of recycled materials. Hey, Joanne, welcome. The paper straws are not good because basically, if you don't want your paper straw to get soggy, you're gonna have to drink your drink pretty fast. I'm the kind of person, I like to take my time drinking my drink. You know what I mean? By the time I get to my drink, though, like, the straw very quickly gets soggy. That's why I don't think paper straws work. Either go back to the plastic straws and make sure they're made out of, mostly recycled materials, or come up with like a cup where you don't need a straw, like has a, you know what I mean? Like has a like oh, what do you call it? You know what I'm talking about? An opening like similar to like the Starbucks cups, right? Where you can just drink out of it instead of using a straw or whatever. You know what I mean? Like the paper straws just do not work for drinks. And when it comes to poutines, I just don't think the cardboard containers work because of the gravy, but that's just my opinion. Yeah, sippy cup lid. Thank you. That's what I was trying to think. I was trying to say. Like, come up with a sippy cup lid at least, right? And make sure that's again recycled plastic or recycled material or something that can be, you know, put back into the environment, right? Or it isn't going to harm the environment. That's all I'm saying. I don't know if anybody agrees with me, but what do you guys think about paper straws? Such puppy with a paper straw the other weekend. That was a no. Exactly. Exactly. It just doesn't work. You know what I mean? Although I will say that I bought a box of straws from Walmart, and they're not like thin paper, they're like cardboard, a stronger material. And they last a little longer, but yeah, I guess, Dwayne, not very long though. You know what I mean? Yeah, they work at first. I'm just saying though, like I'm just saying if you want to drink your drink pretty fast, you're good. If you're the kind of person like me who likes to take your time, you're not good. Exactly, right? I think I just don't think it works with any of the cold drinks. I'm just asking like for it to be a sippy cup lid. You know what I mean? That's made out of like environmentally friendly material or recycled material. You know what I mean? So I guess, Dwayne, but like how fast do you drink your drinks? So if you drink your drinks really fast, then yeah, it's gonna work. If you're slow drinking your drink, or you like to take your time, or you don't like to drink it really fast, I can guarantee you the straw is gonna get soggy pretty quickly, depending on what kind of material it's made out of. But some people like. I don't know very many people that like the paper straws, but I'm sure there's some people that do. There's nothing wrong with that, right? Everybody has the right to your opinion. I just though don't think it works. I've always had that problem, right? Like it gets soggy and then I can't use it. And I have to wait till I get home. So usually when we're out somewhere on the way back home anyway, and then I don't know. I What I use now is I have a really sturdy plastic straw from my Starbucks cup. I take that out and I put it in my drink. Sure, he told me once that when we were kids on the farm, his mom would get mad at them for using green onions for straws to drink their milk. Green onions for straws? Ugh. Did it didn't affect the milk? Taste of the milk, did it? That would be my only concern with that. But that's a pretty neat idea. If it doesn't make the milk taste like onions, then yeah, that's a great idea. I prefer Kellogg's cereal straw instead of green onion. Potato, potato. And I've got few minutes over, guys. I'm just going to go a little bit longer, but I do have to get off soon, but not yet. Yeah. But anyways, my point is like if you're not going back to the plastic straws, make the paper at least a little more sturdier, like almost like a Bristol board kind of material. Like I don't know. There are wide green onions. I can see it working. Okay, so it wouldn't taste like onion. Okay, then I'm okay with that. but but yeah, I don't know if it's true. But I heard that they were going to go back to the plastic straws. What's the other thing too? the wooden spoons or forks you get now at the fast food places. This is in Canada. I don't know if you guys in the States know, but in Canada, there's a plastic ban. There's no plastic bags anymore. In Nova Scotia, we've had this in place for a few years now. No plastic bags, but now it's nationwide. No plastic cutlery. No plastic straws. I can't remember what else right now, but I think no plastic containers either. You know what I mean? Which is fine. It's great for the environment, but the only thing I have a problem with really is the paper straws. It's just my opinion. I've never had it work very well. Yeah, they're weaker, right? And it's harder, I find, with the McFlurries, anyways. I find the soft serve falls off the spoon really easily. um, yeah, and it's harder to stab your fries being a poutine with the wooden forks. So, although I still have in my cupboard a box of plastic cutlery, which I'm glad I kept. Right? Because if I find a spoon or isn't working, I tried it once, right? Just to see how it is. And like, no. I tried to use the plastic cutlery we have very sparingly. I think I got a box years ago of like 70 in it. We've hardly used it. You know what I mean? So, but I'm glad I kept it. At my work, we used to have cutlery, like plastic cutlery. They got rid of it. You know what I mean? We used to have silver cutlery. They got rid of that because people couldn't do their dishes. So they got rid of all the dishes and all the silver cutlery, silverware and everything. So it just annoys me, right? I guess because some people can follow the rules. They took away all the dishes and that. But anyways, the gravy on the poutine makes the cardboard serving bowl weaker. Well, exactly, right? Because it seeps through the container. I think they need to go back to, the ones they had at Burger King. Actually, for a long while, Burger King still had them. I think it's only within like the last year or two, maybe, that they stopped using them. But it was the black base. It was like oval, and then the plastic lid. As long as we have recycled materials. Just saying. That it doesn't work for poutine. I agree with you there, Joanne. It just doesn't work. I understand the thought behind it. They're trying to do what's right for the environment, but like it's not practical from a eating or drinking perspective as far as the straws and at least the poutine containers, anyhow. Just saying. So why they're doing it, but it just, I don't know. It just doesn't work. Again, it just doesn't work. Anyways, on that note, guys, I'm gonna have to call it a night here. But I will be going live again next Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna put a link for you guys in the chat here. Excuse me, for the shorts videos, in case you haven't seen it yet. Give me 1 second. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, so this is where the new videos are mostly, is here. Okay, and again, make sure you have your bell set to all notifications, because I have been setting reminders on the community tab each time a video is uploaded, just to make sure you guys are getting notified. And for some reason, some of you are and some of you aren't. So I don't know what's going on with that, but yeah. Here, I'm just going to show this as well, so you guys can see that. It's also, go to the community tab, you'll see that same link. Again, it's the link for the shorts playlist. That's where most of the new videos are going to be. When you go to the channel page, you'll see home, and then videos, and then shorts. I apologize. Some of you are not getting notified. But I don't know. I may have to see if I can contact YouTube, but I don't know if I'll hear anything or not. Let me try that. How come some people are getting notified and some aren't? You know what I mean? I heard from somebody else that YouTube doesn't send out notifications for shorts videos. So I've heard from some of my other subscribers, though, that they're getting notified for shorts videos from other channels. I don't know. That being said, yeah, hope you guys stay out of trouble. Have a good one. Don't forget to have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye.